Hi everybody, this is Wade from Wade's Orchids, and right now you are not in my greenhouse. This is the spare room here, and we're looking at what I usually grow my Phalaenopsis at. And this video is to try to help you get a better handle on how to provide humidity for your orchids. If you take a look here, you'll see one of the ways that is good to help provide humidity. These are what I call Pebble Trays. They can be made out of anything. They can be a lot of different dimensions, but the basic idea is that you put some gravel or there's some of those clay balls in the back when they do a real good job, but you put some of those in and then you keep water in there, but not to a depth that it covers up the top of the rocks or the clay pellets. And what that does is it provides a large amount of surface area to help you give humidity to your orchids. And there's also some other ways that I'm going to show you. One of the ways that is really good, and I'll show you right now, is this is what I call an ultrasonic humidifier. This is a real nice brand. I've had about 3 years, and it uses an ultrasonic vibration to help provide the mist, and then it's just directed out by that top piece, and it works very well. When I started this video, I wondered how it would be best to show you how this works. Well, what I did was I had this unplugged and I checked the humidity, and right now it is almost at 50%. When we started, it was almost at 35%. That was an hour ago. So in an hour's time, it's boosted the humidity about 15%. 50% is not bad for growing orchids. Okay? But I'm going to show you some ways to help improve that. One is the Pebble Trays. Another is what we have this Masdevallia potted in right here. It actually isn't potted in it, but we have it placed in a clay pot. Let me take this out of here and I'll show you. A clay pot, and I have some sphagnum moss in there, and that's pressed against the outside of the pot. I have some gravel in to help to keep the orchid itself out of water. And then we have this nice big saucer here that I keep about, maybe a ½ an inch of water in. What that does is it provides a lot of cooling and a lot of humidity to the root area and to the base of the plant, and maybe a little bit above the plant. And I wish I could say that I grew and bloomed this Masdevallia in here. I didn't, because I have a greenhouse. But this is a way that you could grow Masdevallias in the house. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this out, and we're going to put this humidifier in here, or not humidifier, humidity gauge. And also I want you to take a look, if I can get it here. Let's see, there we are. You can see it's about 65 degrees, and as I said before, it's about 50% humidity right now in the room. Now we're going to come back in about an hour's time to allow everything to adjust and see how much difference it makes to have something that is actually inside of there. Okay? Hi everybody, well, we're back here again after letting this sit and get the humidity and temperature measurements settled, and right now we have got, oh, it looks like about 65% humidity. Now that is something that's really enviable in any home orchid environment. So you can see how much difference this makes. And let's see here, temperature is about 62. So it's managed to increase the humidity in here by about 15%, and it's dropped the temperature about, what, 6 degrees or so. So that's a big difference, and it allows you to grow some things that you might not otherwise be able to grow. Now there's one other thing that I'd like to show you before we end this, and that is right down here next to the humidifier. This is a little 4-inch personal fan. Takes very little electricity, and you can let it run all the time. You notice that I'll back up here. It is not pointed directly at the orchids, but rather to kind of go above them a little bit. It does kind of catch this area in here and directs some of it underneath here, so that this area here gets some air movement also. But air movement, as I have said again and again, is one of the key factors to growing orchids any place. And if you can provide some air movement in your orchid collection at home, it will be very beneficial to you. So I hope that this has helped, this little video here, and maybe you can grow your orchids in the home with a little bit more humidity and add a little bit of air movement. Actually, the humidifier, as you can see, does help to add a little bit of air movement also, but the fan is catching that and blowing it around even more. So, hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, subscribe and leave me any comments that you'd like. Thanks. Bye-bye.